Hey, what is up, you guys? It is simply Platano, and today we're doing a little bit of a different kind of video than what I usually do. So, my whole life I've been playing Pokemon since like childhood up to now, really. And there was like a lot of, challenges that I've seen ever since I was a kid and whatnot. I never really done them, but I always wanted to do it, but I don't know, I just didn't have the inspiration. And for like the past year, I've been watching a lot of John Stone. By the way, check him out. I actually really like his videos. Link in the description for him. But I've been watching a lot of his videos. He does a bunch of challenges, and I was just like, you know what? I was running out of things to stream, and I was just like, F it. Let me do a Nuzlocke challenge for Pokemon Sword. So, if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's pretty much you go through the game, and pretty much if your Pokemon faints, they're done. They're done for the entire game. If you've never done it, I suggest trying it out because it does become a challenge after a while. You're gonna see throughout the video. So I've decided to, take the usual Nuzlocke rules and also give myself a bit of a difficulty. So here are the rules. Number 1, I can only catch one Pokemon per route. Rule number 2, no healing in a Pokemon Center. I only use potions or berries. Rule number 3, I have to nickname every single Pokemon I caught. You'll notice throughout the challenge I forget to do that because I don't usually nickname my Pokemon, nor am I creative. So when there's only like 3 people watching my streams, no one's responding, so I can't think of a name off the top of my head, and I also forget because I'm used to just mashing B whenever I catch a Pokemon. Rule number 4, the only trades you could do in this game is only in-game trades, or trading Pokemon that could evolve through trades like Gengar or Machamp. Number 5, no gift Pokemon except for in-game ones, like the Toxel you receive in the Pokemon Center after, I believe, your first gym badge, I believe. Number 6, if all my Pokemon in the party faint, I have to start from the beginning of the game. Number 7, if my Pokemon faint, then I have to put them back in the PC, never to be used again throughout the playthrough. Later on during the playthrough, I named the box where I put them the graveyard. Number 9, autosave feature must forever be on. So if I accidentally knock out a Pokemon that I really wanted to catch, too bad. Number 10, don't lose. And finally, number 11, I didn't put this in because I forgot to, but rule number 11 is I have, you see how Pokemon battling has shift or set? Because I wanted to give myself an extra challenge, I turned off set. I turned off shift to set, so I pretty much have to switch out Pokemon in battle just to make things a little bit more strategic and difficult for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a very huge project that I'm probably going to take quite a while to work on, so I hope you guys truly enjoy this video. Let's get on with the story. So after a quick conversation with Hop and your mom, I grabbed my backpack and head to Hop's house to meet up with his brother Leon, who, if you didn't know, he's the unbeatable champion Leon. I promise you, I'm like the undefeated champion. I've never lost before. So because Leon's a big dummy and doesn't know how to go down a straight road, I had to bring him back to Hop's crib, and here he shows us our starters. Well, one of our potential starter. I thought long and hard. I was gonna go with, I'm sorry, I just forgot the fire starter's name. Score Bunny. I was gonna go Score Bunny, but the first 2 times I played this game, I went with Score Bunny, so I want to switch things up. And I thought long and hard for this, and I went for Grookey. And then I named him Gang, cause Grookey Gang or whatever y'all was, I don't know. So after a barbecue, I started talking real crazy to Hop. I was like, yo, I could really mess you up if I really wanted to, bro. I could make you end your career right now. And it was like, I bet. So we started battling. Battle wasn't nothing too crazy. We only had like 2 attacking moves, and unfairly, Hop had 2 Pokemon, so, it was an easy dub though. So after some time, a Wooloo broke into the slumbering world, and Hop came up with the amazingly bright idea of to go in there with our just acquired starters. Listen, if something bad happens to my Pokemon, it's no me fault. It's no me fault. How many Pokemon is there? Enough. So after some searching around for the Wooloo, we eventually run into this weird beast Pokemon who's clearly not the box legendary. Unfortunately, during the battle, he's phasing through all your hits, so you just white out. But this white out don't count. I'm not starting over. This white out scripted. When you wake up, it is shown that the champion Leon has saved the Wooloo. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, he's also unbeatable. Alright, Leon, you little asshole, you gonna show up after we lose? What's wrong with you? So here I am back in Route 1. This time I'm able to travel through the grass so I can catch my first Pokemon in the playthrough. My first Pokemon is going to be a Rookie D, and I named him Birdie because honestly, I had no idea what to name him. I then showed up to the Pokemon lab, met with Sonia, obtained a Pokédex, and then they sent me to Route 2 so that I can meet Professor Grandma. Right before I entered Route 2, I met up with Hop and spoke about competition, I think. In Route 3, I ran into a Zigzagoon and I accidentally knocked it out. No Pokemon for Route 2. After finally making it through Route 2, I get to meet Professor Magnolia, which we then have a conversation about the Dynamaxing phenomenon. Hop then challenges me to another battle to get an endorsement letter from Leon so that we can enter the gym challenge. I'm still early on in the story, so the battles aren't difficult as of yet. But just know it was a pretty easy win on my side. After the battle, Leon gives us his endorsement letters, and a meteorite containing wishing stars just happened to crash nearby us. I asked my ex, I'm like, yo, would you buy me a PS5? She's like, yeah, sure. I was like, oh shit, lit. After a quick rest, Professor Magnolia gives us a Dynamax band and we're off to Wedgehurst Station. Right before getting on the train at Wedgehurst Station, I am stopped by your mom, where she'll give us a set of camping gear, and then we board on the train to get to Motorstoke. After exiting the train, you enter the wild area. In the wild area, I have a rule where I can catch one Pokemon per section in the wild area, whether it's a wild encounter or raid them. Upon reaching the wild area, you have a quick conversation with Sonia, and then we're off to explore. While I was exploring the wild area, I was looking for a Tyrogue, but I ended up getting chased by an Electrike, and I decided to catch it, but I forgot to nickname it. Through a little more exploring, I caught myself a Snover and named him Pikilo because a viewer asked to. After that, I entered Motorstoke and had like the 14th quick conversation with Sonia. I changed my look, and then I headed to the gym. Right before entering the gym, you have another talk with the unbeatable champion Leon, and I receive a miracle seed from him. And you also have another talk with Hop about being excited for the 20th time in the past hour. Upon entering the stadium, you have another talk with Hop, because for the love of God, he just can't leave you alone. We then get registered for the gym challenge, and then get escorted to the Badoo drop-in. Once again, when you enter the hotel, you have to have another conversation with Sonia, this time about Galar's history. Then you have to confront and battle Team Yell in the lobby of the hotel. Other than Birdie getting paralyzed, the battle went by smoothly. Second battle went by smoothly as well. Gang made quick work of them. After winning the first two battles, you finish off the rest of Team Yell in a tag match with Hop. After the battle, you meet Marnie for the first time and she apologizes for Team Yell's actions. The next day, I went to the stadium and got in my uniform for the first time. At the stadium, Chairman Rose introduces the gym leaders and I walk on stage for the first time with the other challengers. After the showcase, I speak to Hop about being excited again. Then the unbeatable champion Leon introduces me to Chairman Rose, and before I'm finally done with the tutorial segment of this game, I have to battle Hop for the third time. Can I be honest? I really feel like, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent, but I really feel like you battle Hop a little too often in this game. You battle him like, literally, I think like before every gym badge, like you battle him at least once. And you encounter like the main cast crew of the game like way too often. Like give me some breathing room sometimes. Anyways, let's continue on with the story. Other than a close call from Snover and Electrike, now named Puppy, the battle was really easy. Upon entering Route 3, I tried my luck at catching another Zigzagoon. After a couple of failed catch attempts, I ended up freezing Zigzagoon and caught it. Once again, I forgot to nickname a Pokemon. I traveled a little more throughout Route 3 and got into another battle, in which I lost both Puppy and Zigzagoon because I forgot to heal him. Oh man, that's 2 down. What a shame. In the middle of the route, you encounter Sonia, who gives you both useless information and an escape rope. During a random battle with a kid, my Snover, now named Red Rover, fainted, and then gang evolved. For Red Rover, this man lasted quite a bit. I'm lying, no he didn't. He only lasted one city. After feeding Birdie some XP candies I saved up, it also evolved. Upon entering the Galar mine, I encountered a Drillbur and caught it, which I then remembered to nickname it and went with Drillman. At the end of the mine, you encounter Challenger Bede for the first time, in which he challenges you to a battle. I won the battle a little too easily, so there was no close calls here. After you're done with the mine, you enter Route 4, which you know what that means. I get a new Pokemon to the team, and I encountered a Pikachu. Then I accidentally knocked it out. No Pokemon for Route 4. I battled the rest of the trainers in Route 4, and then made my way to Turffield, where I encountered Hop and Sonia. Again, after just one conversation with Sonia, Hop got his badge, and now I'm free to get my first badge. This gym mission is ridiculously easy. All you have to do is move Wooloo to a goal, and then you can challenge the gym leader. The gym leader Milo is also too easy for me. All I did was use Pluck with Birdie, and I secured my first gym badge. After that, I entered Route 5 and encountered a Stuffle and caught it. Here's another case of me forgetting the name of Pokemon. I then head into the daycare and received the gift Toxel. I also forgot to nickname it. I went on to battle the rest of the trainers on this route, and then I encountered some Team Yell people on the bridge. I made quick work out of the two of them, and the doctor then gives me a Rotom bike. In the middle of the bridge, I run into Hop again, and I mopped the floor with him. Real quick, I want to apologize for this part. I thought this was a different route, so I went ahead and battled this Farfetch'd right here, and I ended up catching it. So, sorry about that. I ended up naming the Farfetch'd Zoro, and that was it for day 1. Let's move on to day 2. Day 2 starts with battling some trainers, making my way through the rest of the route, and arriving at Hillberry. I then speak to Chairman Rose and Oleana, in which I am invited to have dinner with the chairman once I get my gym badge. Because you can catch Pokemon at Hillberry, I decided to try my luck. I found a Basculin. Because I'm not that desperate, I decided to ditch it. I then spoke to Gym Leader Nissa about showing up to work, and now I can finally challenge the gym. Her gym challenge was another ridiculously easy one, so I made it to the stadium to battle her. She is so fine. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry, I just can't. With the battle officially begun, she is without a doubt a better challenge than Milo. I even sacrificed Birdie for a safe switch out. But in the end, I won and secured my second gym badge. Gotta pour a cold one out for Birdie. You know, he was killing it, bro. He was really killing it. After I put my fallen comrades in the PC, I made my way to the restaurant to speak with Chairman Rose. After arriving, turns out Sonia is also there, because why wouldn't she? After extremely short conversation about Dynamaxing, Rose has to go, so thanks for wasting my time. Literally right when I step out, Hop is right there telling me to go to Galar Mine too. In the mine, I encounter Bede, who challenges me to another battle in hopes of discouraging me from continuing my gym challenge. So during the battle, I kind of forgot Zoro is a fighting type, so he gets one shot by a Colossus. Other than that, the battle was another super easy win. I quickly replaced Zoro by catching a Scraggy, and I forgot to nickname it. I then made my way through the cave, where I eventually ran into Team Yell and took them on in a double battle with Hop. The battle was a quick and easy win. After Team Yell ran off, I finally met with Kabu, who's training his fire type Pokemon against water types. After a quick conversation with Kabu, we're off to Motorstoke. Upon entering this new route, I can catch a new Pokemon. I searched for a bit and decided to go for a Noctowl, who then knocked out Toxel and Drillman before I got to run away. I lost half of my team. No, come on. I need some quick balls. Right after that, I ran into a sock, and where this happened. You please let me run. Please. No. 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 Rest in peace, my boy Scraggy. I then made my way through the rest of the route until I made it to Motorstoke. Even though I'm ready to battle the fire type gym leader with my one grass type, I have to spend the night at the Bidoof drop-in, where we encounter challenger Marnie, in which she challenges me to a battle. Although I came super close to having to restart the challenge, I won the battle. The next morning, Marnie gives me 2 burn heals, and now we're off to get the 3rd gym badge. Right before entering the gym, I encounter Hop with his new badge. Once that conversation is done, I enter the gym, This gym challenge is pretty much catch or defeat Pokemon to earn 5 points. I caught myself 2 Vulpix and a Sizzlipede, and with the challenge done, I can face the gym leader. My strategy was simple. I used one of the Vulpix, now named Kurama, to prevent Kabu's Pokemon from using any fire type moves, and the strategy worked perfectly. I won without a single casualty. After the gym, we speak to Hop, and he says how he knew we could do it. Right before leaving Motostoke, I'm stopped by the first 3 gym leaders who wish us good luck for the rest of my journey. Upon entering the wild area, Bede is challenged by Hop to a battle. I hope Hop wins. Because my team is a higher level now, I decided to go to different sections of the wild area to get new teammates. In the process, I ended up losing Kurama, but I ended up catching a Duskull and Nuzleaf. I then gave Nuzleaf a Leaf Stone, evolving it to Shiftry. Now that we're back to new areas, I caught myself a Stuffle and Yamper. I then encountered a Vanillix who didn't let me run away, and it finally took down Gang. We gonna finish this challenge for Gang. I'm gonna finish this for Gang. I continued on my journey and encountered a Golett and caught it. Right before entering Hammerlock, Bede shows up to reveal that he destroyed Hop in their battle. As soon as I entered Hammerlock, I had a quick conversation with Rose about wishing stars, in which he then instructs me to visit the vault. Because this game gives as little breathing room as possible, I run into the unbeatable champion Leon, and I let him know what happened to Hop. Upon arriving to the vault, I meet Gym Leader Raihan, and I get his league card. Inside the vault, I encounter Sonia so that I could help her do her job. As soon as I step out of Hammerlock, I have an encounter with Team Yell and Hop, in which I have to battle the both of them because Hop is feeling insecure now. Sadly, during one of the battles, Yamper is knocked out. After the battles, Hop reveals that him losing can make the unbeatable champion Leon look bad. Before I could carry on with my journey, I meet Gym Leader Opal, in which she gives me her league card, and then I go on through the rest of the route. After one of the battles, my Sizzlipede evolved into a Centiskorch. I continued going through the route until I sadly lost my Golett because I forgot a Pawning Ward is a dark type. It's at this point I start to believe I'm the worst trainer ever, because I then lose Shiftry because I also forgot Throw was a fighting type. RP my boy Gardania. He was going crazy, man. He was going crazy. The world was against him, though. For this route, I catch myself a Silicobra and named it Sandy. I eventually made my way to Stoneside Town, and I encounter what I'm starting to call Insecure Hop, in which he then challenges me to a battle. Let me tell you guys something. Hop should be a little more confident in himself, because this battle was ridiculously difficult. I had to deal with a Cramorant that kept constantly paralyzing my team because of its ability. I damn near lost the challenge thanks to Stuffle, Silicobra, and Centiskorch getting knocked out. And with this next clip, I'm going to show you why Duskull is my new favorite Pokemon. And this next... Yes! Yes! Oh my god, bro! Yo! Undertaker's the f***ing GOAT, bro! Since I'm low on team members, I went back to the wild area and got myself a Cubchoo, Ninetales through evolving it with the second Vulpix I forgot I had, an Arctozolt I revived from a fossil, a Machop, Bronzor, and a Pamcham. And that ends day 2. My day 3 began with me starting my gym challenge. I did some off-stream training and I got myself a Machoke and Bronzong now. I was too lazy to get my brother switched to get a Machamp, a decision I'll later regret. Nothing eventful happened during my gym challenge, so I quickly finished it, and now I'm off to challenge the gym leader. I thought Bronzong would have made this an easy challenge, but sadly it wasn't enough. I jokingly tried to cheat by reviving my Duskull, but Lord Arceus in the sky was angry, and I lost the battle. Now I have to reset my save and start from scratch. I fucking lost. Y'all know how long the tutorial was? I eventually caught up to where I last lost my challenge, and this time I'm even more prepared. You see, in my last challenge, I just played through the game like I normally do, and I kept losing a lot of Pokemon. This time I was more serious. I caught better, well, I didn't catch better Pokemon, but I was better at training them up to be well equipped for these battles. I even taught them TMs and started looking for items to hand them in. So this time, I'm even more prepared. Let's see how I did against the gym leader. With the battle underway, I can go ahead and say I was a little too prepared. My conqueror single-handedly took out her entire team, securing my 4th gym badge. As soon as I step out of the gym, I am harassed by Sonya and we feel a huge impact. At the location of the impact, I see Bede defacing a landmark. I then have to embarrass him in front of everyone, and I beat him so badly that Chairman Rose decided to cut him from the gym challenge. After everything was all said and done, I made my way to Glimwood Tangle. Nothing crazy happens here, except I caught myself a hat trim and named it Helena. And that's all that happened in Glimwood Tangle. In Balloonlia, I entered a house to battle a trainer so I could receive an Eviolite for my Dusclops. My 5th gym challenge is a bit of a more ridiculous one. You have to battle some trainers, and in the middle of the battles, you are asked some questions. Depending on your answer, your stats will either increase or decrease. The battle with Gym Leader Opal isn't even any different either. Either way, I secured my 5th gym badge. Once you step out of the gym, Opal asks if you want to accompany her to Hammerlock. I'm already heading over there anyways, so I let her tag along. While in Hammerlock, I run into Bede, in which I pretend to kick him while he's down. After I'm done, Opal decides to kidnap and groom him to replace her as gym leader. While I'm out training in the wild area, I catch myself a Corvus Squire and named it Birdie the Third. Yes, there was more. After I'm done training, I run into Sonya for a quick chat, and then Hammerlock Stadium started to shake. This time, I can't explore what's going on because the unbeatable champion Leon shows up to handle things. Literally right after they leave, Hop comes out of the train station. So you didn't decide to come out when, the whole stadium was shaking? At the end of a bridge in Route 7, I get challenged to a battle by Insecure Hop. And because I wasn't paying attention, I lose both my Squirtle and Mamoswine. I could've... Oh my god. That does normal damage, right? Yo! What the fuck? Oh my god! Luckily, I already got my 2 backup Pokemon, so now it's time to go back to the wild area to train. After I finished training, I forgot to record myself going through Route 7, but here I am in Route 8. While making my way through Route 8, I caught myself a Snorunt and named it Coca9. I then left it in my PC for later use. After that, I made it to Sirchester and went straight to challenge the gym. Upon entering the gym, Insecure Hop comes to tell me he just lost his challenge. I mean, I don't know how, he's been whooping my ass lately. Okay, so this gym challenge is definitely a new one. You see, you have to walk around avoiding these traps on the floor, or else it'll send you back to the last checkpoint. The only way you can tell where the trap is through a device you have to carry, which vibrates your controller at different speeds depending on how close you are to the trap. Sadly, I end up losing my water type to a Sudowoodo due to its ability Sturdy and it knowing Wood Hammer. Oh, it has Sturdy. What? No. So in my notes for this gym leader battle, I wrote down, this battle was pathetic. And pretty much, I one-shot his whole team with my Machamp that I named TN. So, there's that. After the gym, I went to a restaurant with Sonya and Hop to theorize more about Galar's history, which then led to a battle with Hop. During the battle, I ended up losing my Scorch because Hop's Corviknight was faster. But other than that, I had no trouble during the battle. Once all that was done, I went back to the wild area to train up my replacement for Scorch. After training, I made my way to Route 9 and caught myself a Wishy-Washy. So like, my dad asked me what I was eating. My dumbass, I accidentally said glizzies in a blanket. I eventually run into some Team Yell folks that's being a nuisance, as usual. After beating them real quick, I'm given an upgrade to my bike, which lets me ride it on water. That is amazing. After that, I make my way through the rest of the route. When I made it to Spikemuth, the front gate is closed, but Marnie helps me sneak in through the side. I just have to be here in the battle first. After mopping the floor with her, I'm able to challenge the 7th gym. The gym challenge was pretty simple, honestly. All you gotta do is just battle Team Yell, and then you can battle the gym leader. This song changed my life. During my battle with Piers, he caught me off guard a few times. The first time I learned what Contrary does. Oh shit. Payback? Okay. Hell yeah, you going down with the next attack. And the second time I was hit with counter. Alright, okay. No. But aside of those two mess ups, it was a pretty easy win. After the battle, it's revealed that Marnie is Piers' little sister, and if she doesn't win the Champion Cup, she'll take over as the new gym leader. As soon as I step out of Spikemuth, the ground shakes and the unbeatable champion Leon is there to tell me not to worry and to continue my gym challenge. All I did was go through one tunnel and a Hop is there to tell me that the unbeatable champion Leon already dealt with the situation. After that, I made my way to Hammerlock where Hop, Sonya, and the unbeatable champion Leon is there to tell me to continue my gym challenge. I decide on the team I want to battle Raihan with, and I'm off to the wild area to train. After my training was done, I made my way to the gym and started my last gym challenge. This gym challenge is a different one. You have to do double battles against 3 different trainers. I quickly mopped the floor with all of them, so I moved on to Raihan. Outside of the fact that I'm not used to double battles thanks to there barely being any in the game, I won fairly quick thanks to my team being overleveled. Right after I get my 8th gym badge, Hop goes in right after me, and then it's time to train one last time in the wild area before the tournament. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I kinda overdid it with training. I trained every single Pokemon to level 60 so I could have a rotation of a team throughout the tournament, because I was a little insecure about what if my Pokemon faint and I got no one else to replace them. So there's that. After I was done training, I made my way to the station in Hammerlock, in which I see Hop with his shiny new 8th badge. So we board the train together and we're off to Winden. Or so I thought. You see, I have to go through one more route, which is Route 10, which is this game's equivalent to Victory Road. Upon arriving at Winden, I head straight to the tournament arena. This game doesn't have the traditional Elite Four like every other Pokemon game does. Instead, they follow more like the anime route, in which you enter a tournament with all the other trainers that also got 8 gym badges. And I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this a lot better than Elite Four, or maybe it's just something different. Anyways, let's get to the tournament. My first battle is against Marnie. Although my Pokemon are a bit overleveled, I'll say Marnie put up a great fight. She even took out my Ninetales and I had a few close calls, but in the end, I won. After the match, Hop is there to tell me that he'll see me in the final round of the semifinals. I kinda wish we knew who the other trainer with 8 badges was. Before the match begins, Hop reminisces about how our journey first began. And then the battle starts. This battle wasn't as difficult as the other battles with Hop, but that's not to say he also didn't put up a great fight. Unfortunately, I forgot to take out Ninetales from my team, and I refused to use it so that I wouldn't break the rules, so I was down a team member. Hop also immediately takes out Raichu with a super effective and a critical hit. Hop also takes out my Berserker with a super effective Max Quake. But in the end, I defeated Hop, and I kind of felt bad for the guy because, you know, his whole character arc throughout the game. After the battle, the unbeatable champion Leon congratulated us for such a great battle and invited us for dinner. Hop and I waited hours for the unbeatable champion Leon until Pierre showed up to tell us that the unbeatable champion Leon was with Rose at Rose Tower. Hop and I then decide to go to Rose Tower to get Leon, where we are stopped by Oleana, who's trying to stop us from seeing Leon by using her tournament staff. We eventually track him down to the station where Pierre starts singing to grab people's attention, and then we sneak off to Rose Tower. Marnie stays behind while Hop and I go to the top to confront Rose, battling some of his staff on the way up. At the top of the tower, Oleana is there waiting to challenge me to a battle. I completely mopped the floor with her. We then catch up with Rose and the unbeatable champion Leon, who's having a talk about an energy problem that's gonna affect the world like 1,000 years later, and Rose wants to handle it now. So after Leon blows him off, we then leave to prepare for the tournament tomorrow. The finals will consist of me rematching some of the gym leaders. On the stage, I get a surprise challenge from Bede, who is willing to battle me one last time. If he wins, he'll take my place during the tournament, I think. If he loses, he retires his Pokemon career. I showed him no mercy at all. I completely demolished this guy. But the crowd loved him, so now he's taking over as the fairy type gym leader. This time the finals actually begins, and my first opponent is the water type gym leader Nissa. These rematches are extremely easy, honestly. I completely destroyed Nissa during our match. My next opponent is Bea, or Bay, she could be my Bay, however it's pronounced, and not much to say here either. This was another really easy win. Hopefully the final match is a challenge at least. After the match, Marnie and Pierre's is there to tell me that they will be cheering for me during the rest of the tournament. The final match is against Raihan, who optimized his team for one-on-one battles. Raihan was a bit more of a challenge because his entire team wasn't just one type, but it still wasn't enough to properly challenge me. With all that taken care of, it's time for the championship battle. Before the match, Hop is there to tell me that he's cheering on me to beat his brother. I walk onto the arena and the unbeatable champion Leon is there, already waiting for me. He talks about how the pressure of the audience watching to see who loses and who wins drives him in battle. And before the final battle could start, Rose shows up on the monitor revealing that he unleashed the Darkest Day. The unbeatable champion Leon goes off to Hammerlock to stop the Darkest Day. Hop and I then decide to go back to the Slumbering Well to take the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta into battle with the Darkest Day. At the Slumbering Well, Hop and I encounter the two legendary Pokemon, and then they disappear in the fog. We keep going on ahead where we find their resting place, and we then take the rusted sword and shield with us to Hammerlock. In Hammerlock Stadium, Oleana is there begging for my help, in which they open the door allowing me to go to the basement to confront Chairman Rose and battle him. The battle was super easy. Rose only had steel type Pokemon, so I destroyed them all. After the battle, Rose invites me to go upstairs to help the unbeatable champion Leon stop the Darkest Day. Chairman douche. At the top of the tower, we are introduced to the legendary Pokemon Eternatus. Leon attempts to catch it, but Eternatus breaks out, and because his Charizard shielded Hop and myself, Leon was knocked unconscious, leaving me to battle Eternatus. I quickly knock it out, but Eternatus Gigantamaxes, and it's up to Hop and I to stop it. Unfortunately, we can't use our moves for whatever reason until Zacian and Zamazenta shows up to stop the Darkest Day. The two legendaries take the rusted sword and shield from us and transform into their true forms. With Hop and I finally able to attack, we get into one big climactic battle to stop the Darkest Day. Once Eternatus is defeated, I go ahead and catch it. Zacian and Zamazenta then heads off to the sunset. 3 days later, and it's time for the final battle with the unbeatable champion Leon. Right before the battle, Leon speaks about how everyone knows that I saved the world and how Eternatus is now on my team. And all those accomplishments makes me the perfect opponent for Leon to continue his win streak on. The battle was insanely tough. I know I lost a battle before and had to start from scratch, and me being right here at the end put all the pressure on me not to lose. One by one, both of our comrades were going down right until the very end, where my entire journey, everything is put on the line on a wishy-washy that I caught a while back, but I never used it in a battle. I told y'all I had this battle planned out from the start. I'm smart as fuck, yo. Let's go. So kinda gonna finish this. I hope so. Yo, imagine if I go first. Don't miss. That's cute. That's cute. Max Geyser, let's go. I won. GG's Leon. GG's Leon. You are one of the toughest opponents I've ever faced. But I beat you with a Pokemon that's in his first battle. And with the battle finally won, I am the new champion of the Galar region. And this Nuzlocke is officially over. Oh boy, guys, I have so much to say. For one, this video was supposed to come out quite a while ago. I was feeling a little insecure about my ability to make this kind of video and to edit it the right way. I was insecure of myself. I took a 1.5 week break because of me being insecure, pretty much. Until I had quite a bit of people telling me, just go for it, just do it, man, just do it. And you know, I'm glad I did this. Whether the video does bad or not, I'm just glad I finally got this out the way, because this is something I wanted to do for a long time. And there's that. For one, I want to shout out everyone that showed up to the Twitch streams. I don't usually stream Pokemon, I usually stream Naruto, so you know, the people that was there throughout the playthrough, you guys are the best, man. You really are. And if you guys want me to do another type of Nuzlocke video or another type of challenge, just let me know. Also, I did all this live on Twitch, so if you want, follow me on Twitch as well. The link is going to be in the description and in the comments. With all that being said, if you came to the end of the video, I can't thank you enough. I really can't. You guys are the best, honestly. So with all that being said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I kind of want to take a bit of a break from Pokemon because that's all I've been playing since September. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. I'm gonna be streaming Mario because the Mario collection came out when I started this playthrough, and because I was being insecure, I haven't played Mario at all. So yeah, I got quite a bit of games I want to play right now. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.